There, this is our next project. We bought this a couple of years ago and had it running. It's a 1982 Honda CX500, the 500 Custom. Bought it really cheap. I think just over $100, maybe like $115. And didn't run. Put a battery in it and cleaned the carbs, cleaned the gas tank out, fired right up. Ran it for a little while. And the left jug, it's a transverse mounted V-twin, water cooled, like kind of like a Moto Guzzi. But the left cylinder head started pumping oil out of it, so we took the heads off, or took the left head off to replace the head gasket, and that's about as far as we got. Already done the forks on it, changed the fork oil, tires were good. Front brake kept locking up, so ordered a caliper rebuild kit because the pistons were sticking in the caliper. And just now getting back to it, really. And don't know which way to go yet. Might just keep it stock, might turn it into a cafe bike. Don't know yet. Hold on, man. Put the kickstand down, buddy.
You're not going to hold it.
Put up the water pump fan, taking it off, trying to pull it. It's only got 7,800 miles on it. But that's about it. Guy we got it from lost battery hold down shit, so we had to fab one up to hold the battery down. Just welded some strip steel together. Popped it in there, a little homemade battery box. And I stole regulator off of it to use on something else. I had to get a new regulator and connectors and all that to put back on here. Head gasket leak, and maybe that's why the guy was selling it. I don't know. He might have had it running when we got it, but he sold it really cheap. Still got the nubs on them. And everything worked on it. Charging system was working good. Had good cooling in there. Tank was fairly clean for its age. Just got dust on it. We ran it with the straight pipes going back to the primary muffler on there, and it sounded pretty good like that. Put pods back on that. Got pods for the carbs there. I've already jetted the carbs to use with pods before. So it should be fairly easy. Put it back together, get it running, then we'll start worrying about cosmetics on it, how we're going to do the... We don't like the seat. Well, it's my son's bike. He doesn't like the seat, and I don't really care for the seat either, because it's a really big seat, and the bars got to go. Those things, they're just horrible. Bars are just horrible. As far as seating position, I guess they're pretty comfortable if going down the road, but as far as control, they're not very good. They put your arms at a weird angle. Anyway, we'll see about that. I've already done the fork oil, put 20. What did we put in there? I put 20 weight back in there, I believe. And probably going to tack the springs on this thing because the front end's still pretty weak as far as the springs go. So I probably pack them springs up in there. And I'll probably do a video on that when I do it. Because it's got a lot of dive on this thing. And it's an 80s bike, so it had that damn air valves and forks there. I never really cared for those. But that's about it. We'll go on with this. Got other projects to do. Got to finish it. Neat little bikes, really. I guess it's like one of them Honda deals where they figured, hey, we've never done this before. We better try it. We better try and do a longitudinally mounted twin. Only we'll do it better than Moto Guzzi because we'll put liquid cooling on it. And I guess they worked. They made them for a couple of years at least. Well, I think till 85 or 86 maybe was last year. They did this from like, I think 78 to maybe 86, somewhere in there, something like that. This is a 500. They did it as a 650 too. This is a 650 turbo. I think this was their first, this one had fuel injected, but when they came out with the turbo one, I think they did a fuel injection on it. And that was like the first fuel injected bike or something like that. But anyway, that's enough. If you like my content, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that jazz. We'll be going on with this thing here before too long. Need to get it back together, get it going. Thanks.